Hi everybody, my name is Christian Bark. I'm the chef owner at Bar Q. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Had an idea, maybe put something together, a nice easy dessert you can do at home. So what we're going to do is a poached pear and a Sabayon. So very simple ingredients. The ingredients are pears, sugar, port, vanilla bean, and some eggs. Very simple ingredients. First step, what you want to do is grab some pears. Make sure your pears don't have any blemishes or the skin isn't too brown. And what you want to do is take a peeler and just kind of peel them. Make sure they're very clean. You don't want to have any skin left on them. Then when you get to this point, what you want to do with your pear, you're going to cut it in 4. And then you're going to core them. You want to make sure you core them properly because you don't want to bite into a seed or a piece of the core. So next, what you want to do, grab a bit of port. Pour it in a pot. So essentially what we're doing here is making the pear sweeter than what it already is. So we're going to add a little bit of sugar. We're going to add a little bit of vanilla extract. If you have vanilla bean, you can use vanilla bean. And we're just going to throw them in there and poach them. The Sabayon. The Sabayon is essentially a Hollandaise sauce. So if you know what a Hollandaise sauce, it's egg yolks. But now what we're using here is a little bit of egg yolks, some sugar, some vanilla, and you can use some sparkling wine. But what I'm going to do today is use some Summersby apple cider, since apples, pears, almost the same thing. So next, you want to make a double boiler. This is a double boiler. Okay, a little bit of water in a pot, a little bowl on top. All right, so if you have something like this happening at home, don't be afraid. It's just the port alcohol burning off. No problems. So next, what you want to do, make sure your pot or your bowl is nice and warm, not too hot. And you want to combine all the ingredients in the pot. So what I'm going to do first is add a bit of the Summersby, the apple cider. Give it a little bit of sugar. A little bit of vanilla extract. Mix it a little bit. And here's the hard part. You got to make sure you don't make scrambled eggs with this. So you got to mix. The consistency you're looking for is almost like a whipped cream. Not too thick, but thick enough that it'll coat the back of a spoon. And we're pretty much there. That's what you want. A nice velvety sauce. So this is what we're going to use to cover our poached pears. So set that aside. Keep mixing it because the bowl is still a little bit hot, so you want to make sure that it's not going to overcook. Alright, so now that you have your pears that are poaching like this, you're going to let them go. I've been poaching some pears for about 15 minutes now. And this is what you're left with. Beautiful reddish color. It'll have picked up a lot of the sugars, a lot of the sweetness from the port. It'll give it very good flavor. So what you want to do is we're just going to plate it very simple. Again, this is a very simple dish, but very delicious dish. What I want to do is grab some of that liquid that we were poaching the pears in and thicken it up a little bit. So let it reduce. So I'm going to add a little bit of sugar. I'm going to let that thicken up. I'm going to take the Sabayon You're gonna make something really, really simple. Doesn't have to be more than that. Now the sauce that I'm thickening it up, a little bit thicker, I'm just gonna layer it on top. And now something really simple, just icing sugar on top. Done. If you want to incorporate some strawberries, some blueberries, some anything, you can add, pretty much do this for anything. Cherries, nice cherries on this would be delicious. Again, if you're making any little, just a simple sponge cake, you could put a sponge cake at the bottom, put the pears on top with the Sabayon. Keep it really simple. Very good dish. I'm sure you'll get very good comments on this. Thanks for watching.